I was born in the Pacific coast of Colombia, in Buenaventura, which is a very remote little port of Colombia. I was dreaming to swim in the sea, but I was never able to do it because it was completely dirty. 2019 that I went back to Colombia, and it was the first time that I was able to swim by the sea in the place where I was born. I did a campaign called Dance for the Sea. We did all the backdrop to fill out all this swimming pool with plastic. I have these costumes that were made out of plastic as well. The arts have a very soft and at the same time quite powerful way of connect with people. So I think I always use my art form to portray and to send messages out there.
I'm currently doing a PhD on microplastics, more specifically microplastics from paints. You don't really think of paint as being a plastic when you know, in the media it's always plastic bottles and bags. There have been studies on anti-fouling paints, which are the ones that you paint on the hull of a boat, and they can generally be harmful as well. They tend to work by killing things which will attach to them. Everything on this earth is connected to everything else. And we have already a connection to the wider ocean, and then that just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. If we're losing or if we're harming such a small environment as just this harbour here, that could have a knock-on effect that we can't even begin to imagine it. Through all of my studies is just how connected everything is. And it's important not to view this world as a lot of small groups working on their own, because just one good action on this side of the world can have such a massive effect elsewhere.
Let me find something to show you. The blue was used making blue flower tea. It's a beautiful bright blue. And then the pink and the purple comes from dragon fruit. That's the color. It's all natural, that's why you can eat it. My work's inspired by the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, the sort of collection of plastic that's creating this like brand new ecosystem for marine life that gets washed away from the shore of California, gets washed out into the middle of the ocean, landing onto this, lump of plastic and creating a brand new ecosystem. The piece there that's white is sort of inspired by bleached coral. This is sort of symbolic of like fishing net. And this is just a representation of how the ocean's going to take over this plastic and sort of swallow it up. It's the process of us living in the natural world. If you sat meditating for 50 years and didn't move, you would have moss growing all over you.